Frank, get over here. Frankie, come on. Get out of the way. Come on. You are the slowest food delivery service I've ever used. Pull up over either to the right up front of the barn or in front of the truck, either one.
Where's the house?
Yeah, it's in the future.
This is out in the woods.
Well, I got the process started this morning. There is a lot of brush. That stack in the back there is probably as big as my truck. Doesn't look like it. And then this stack in the front has a bunch of old dead logs and even an old piece of furniture that was in the barn. So we're going to work on that today. And then behind me over here, I'm just about to start working on that fence. And yeah, our house is going to go, we think, when the day comes, right about here. Now if I turn it at an angle, that's about the angle it'd be facing. And we want to clear out this tree and all this brush right here, and trim up those trees a little bit, and get a really good view out that way. It almost looks like it's because our property drops down so much, it almost looks like it's a mountain in the background. I had a lot of things that I wanted to get done today, and it didn't work out that way. But I wanted to get rid of a lot of this fence line between that big tree on the left and this dead tree right here. And there's about 50 or 60 feet of it. And well, I had high hopes. But I did manage to get about 5 or 6 feet out. I was hoping to cut a large section of that fence out and reuse it elsewhere, but there's too many vines and stuff grown into it. So when the day comes that we build our house, the back of the house will be right around where the fence line is, maybe just a few feet beyond, maybe, I don't know, 5 feet. I don't know, we got a while to think about that. But my goal is to get the fence down and cut all this brush down so that it joins with this road that's back here. There's a little pathway, mowing path back here. And so I did this by hand. Pretty steep here. Can't get a mower in here real good. There's the mowing path, and it goes on around up to the right near the barn. There's a few places you can see through. When I bought the property, they told me that there used to be a path. Yeah, you can kind of see down through there. And there's another place right here that's pretty wide. That could be reopened pretty easy, and it goes down there to the bottom. So yeah, there's the path right there, and I want to get everything in between the path and the fence down. Now fortunately, the closer or the farther down the path you go, the closer to the fence it goes. So this is the worst of it right here. There's some little saplings, trees and stuff growing up. There's a few stumps up in here. yeah. But I was able to get a section cleared out, so at least it shows a little progress, and it can help motivate me next time. I'm back over here at the fence again today. I may work on that in a little bit. I may tie a strap to that post and see what happens. But for now, I'm finishing up what I've been working on most of the morning. I've been burning, and I got everything that I wanted to get burned, including the stuff that I've come down. So I just walked through the place where in the fence that I cut open, and we're back on this little path below the pasture for mowing. It's a whole lot clearer than it was, and the sun might be in your eyes, but the barn's way back up there on the right hand side. Anyway, this right here is an old trail that was cut through the property at some point, and the lady told me about it when we bought the property, but it was grown up, and it's hard enough to walk through in spots. She said she used to ride her horse through here when she would ride her horses around the property. And there's another path. I don't know exactly where it goes or where it should go. I hadn't explored that as of yet. Whoa! But this one will take you down to the bottom, the back of our property, which is right there. I cut down all the little twigs and trees that were growing up, and then I got out here with my, I don't know what you call it, little hand sickle, and cut down a lot of the grass patches. Now I may get my mower. I think I can get it back down here to the back side from the other direction, but that's my back fence right there. And oh, I got a sticker on me. So there's the big hill, and then there's the back corner of our property. Sometimes I compare our property to a baseball diamond, and that back there would be the very back of center field right there. Let's see. Yeah. So where Frank's coming out of is where we just walked out of. And then somewhere right up in here, there is or used to be another path. And I may explore that at some point. Right now I'm not too worried about it, but it'd be nice to see where it goes. Anyway, it's fun to walk around the property and look at all the trees. It's really nice. We like trees, and so it's really nice having this piece of property with all these trees. And right there you can see that's an uphill climb. And I don't know if that's easier or that big monster hill over there. And believe me, that's steeper than it looks. I haven't attempted anything with the mower yet, whether going up or down. At some point, if I get this back fence line road cleared enough, I might get brave and drive the truck down there and see what happens. I sure would hate to have somebody come pull me out with a tractor. Okay, I'm gonna walk back up this hill. I don't know if you can see, but that fence is curled over. It's curled over right there. And it's like that on a lot of the fence yesterday I got about a 5-foot section of that fence out, and it took me a long time of digging and chopping. It needs to be dug out of there. That's what it needs, but I don't have any mechanical means of doing that. So what I'm going to try, and I really don't expect a lot from this, but I'm going to tie a strap to that pole, and then I'm going to tie a strap to that truck. And I don't expect a lot, but we're going to see what happens. All right, here we go. There it is. So I guess you saw I pulled with that strap. I don't know how well you can see the fence a little bit on the left. Yeah. The bottom foot and a half was still attached, so I cut it. And then I was able to chop at it from the other side. And I've been twisting it back and pulling. I am really sore tired. But there's the 4 or 5 feet that I got rolled up. And right there's the end of it from where I was yesterday. And then there's about 4 or 5 feet open from yesterday. So I've still got about 4 feet to go. I'm gonna keep struggling with it. I'd love to get this section out at least. I really feel like I accomplished something if I could do that. I got it loose. I got it attached to a couple of strands. Let's see if there's enough meat there to pull it out. I'm gonna take it up to the burn pile and burn all the vines and everything off. All that fencing on that fire, see if I can burn off some of that ivy. Probably just gonna end up rolling that, taking it home and letting the scrapper guy get it. If my property was a baseball diamond, I'd be standing on right center field at the corner. Because it's fall, I can see quite a bit of that lake over there. Every day I can see a little bit more. It comes on around over here. And if I start walking, it's right back there. You can't really see it right there. But now it's coming into view. And what you can see clearly now that I never could see before, you can see the dam. Sounds like I hear some birds over there. And then you see the fence right in the foreground. And it goes down. So there's just a little, well, this little dirt road and just a little corner of land between my road and his lake. When I bought the property, I was asking, before I actually saw it, I knew that it had gone downhill quite a bit, or I was told, and I said, does any of it flood? And they said there's no way, really, unless that dam were to give way, then it might. And you can't see, well, there you can see the two elevations. You can see the dam and how far my property drops, but the little slice of land between these two becomes a creek, and it goes back to the corner of my property, not on my property, but right behind it. And then it follows the back fence for a little ways too. And the elevation keeps dropping, so there's no way that my property would ever flood. Maybe the very back tippy corner, but I mean, I might welcome a little water on my property. But boy, that's pretty. And let's see if I can get over here. Something else, I have some pictures. They have, well, I'm not going to walk that far. Right straight through there is a pavilion that they built. Really nice, large pavilion, and there's some steps going down to the water. It's a pretty big structure. The steps go down pretty good. And so they could have fun on the lake and then go up to the pavilion and enjoy themselves. On one of my other videos, I showed a historic Baptist church. This is a historic Methodist church, both of them in Perryville, almost on the same plot of land. I believe the Methodist church was actually built sooner, although the Baptist church was started earlier. Here you can see the nice stained glass windows on this church. It looks really well cared for. I'm not sure if there's still a current congregation there or not. And then as I pan to the right, you would see the cemetery, and just beyond that is the Baptist church that I showed on a previous video.